Tonight, the Blue Jackets take on the Minnesota Wild for the first time this year as we get close to the end of November. Are you looking forward to shaving?
Yeah. How about you?
Absolutely. Can't wait. Counting down the hours, as a matter of fact. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Well, the Blue Jackets coming into this game after a win in Detroit on Monday. That was kind of a strange win to win 7-5 over the Red Wings, but a win is a win, right?
I liked it. I mean, you know what? They got the win, and Bobrovsky lets in 5, but the team in front of him got 7. I think that says a lot about the group in front of them. They showed poise at the end. They weren't going to be denied, and it feels good when you walk out of that rink in Detroit with the victory, even though there was 12 goals scored.
Well, the Blue Jackets do have a lineup change here tonight. Oliver Bjorkstrand gets a chance to get back in. Anthony Duclair comes out this evening. Now, Bjorkstrand was in for a couple of games as a sub when Panarin was out and Foligno was out, but hasn't been able to get back in and stay in the lineup. He knows what things he has to do if he wants that to change.
No, I gotta move my feet. I gotta be going that way, and when I get into those battles, I gotta win them. Be strong on a puck, and with those two things, I gotta be able to create some offense. And if I think I do the two first things, I think the third thing will come along with it.
Oliver has to be noticed. He's got to win his battles. He's got to take care of the little things. And the most important thing, Bob, is he's just got to relax and play. And it's easy to think about. It's easy to talk about. But for him, hopefully he can go in and be confident and reassert himself in this lineup.
Some guys that have been relaxing and playing really well are on the fourth line. Marcus Annikainen and Lucas Sedlak. They've just been playing their game. Riley Nash is the veteran centerman in between them. He tells us why that combination works.
They're pretty straightforward guys. They like to work. They're pretty fast guys, so it's more or less just put it in their corners and they'll get after it. They like grinding on that cycle, so letting those guys use their energy, use their legs, use their youthfulness, and me kind of just be a guy that can hopefully steer the ship in the right direction and keep things under wraps.
What a muzzy on Riley Nash. Wow. Movember.
You think he's ready to shave?
That's represented at its finest. And maybe the mustache is why it's working very well. He's the middleman there with Sedlak and Heinekainen. I like the way those guys are working around him. You can tell now they're not too worried about making a mistake. When you're worried like that, you're just waiting for something bad to happen. They're not. They know they're going to get back on the ice, so they're playing free hockey. Let's see Riley Nash get off the schneid and get his first goal as a Blue Jacket.
And when they are playing well, that gives John Tortorella the option to roll 4 lines. That's so important in the game today, isn't it?
And it's important for their confidence. There's nothing worse than a coach or in a situation where they think that you can't go out there against certain players. No, just throw me out there sometimes. That's why we've seen those guys out there in big situations, crucial moments. They've earned the trust.
All right, let's talk about the Minnesota Wild, a team that has 30 points, just like the Blue Jackets. They are third in the Central Division coming into this game. They've played better at home than they have on the road so far, but they blew a home game 2 nights ago, and they're looking to get back at it here tonight. Let's look at some of their top players. One is a guy that's healthy this year in forward Zach Parise. Another is Ryan Suter, who came over with Parise as a free agent, but Matt Dumba is the guy that's really getting everyone's attention.
Yeah, Dumba will be paired with Suter. These guys are big-minute guys. Dumba leads the National Hockey League in goals by defensemen. This guy's found confidence. He just signed a long-term deal to start this season. He's a guy that's skilled and up the ice a lot. And when you have a guy like Suter next to you that's so reliable, dependable, and a hard guy to play against, that allows him to go up ice. So that pair is going to be strong and heavy for the Minnesota Wild. And you talked about them coming off a tough loss in the third period. They're salty. They're the oldest team in the league. And this guy, Parise, is healthy and dangerous and confident, leads the team in points. The Blue Jackets have to be aware of these 3.
All right, it's time to go beyond the numbers, which is being brought to you by Telhio Credit Union. What number do you have tonight?
Well, Mr. John Tortorella is coaching in his 1,200th National Hockey League game tonight. Congratulations, Torts. 1,200 is my number.
How many of those were with you?
Not many, but I'm sure they were memorable.
Yes, every single one, I'm sure. You can get a full recap of this game along with my opinions and thoughts tomorrow on my CBJ in 30 podcast. You can find the link at bluejackets.com. That'll do it for tonight's Rink Report. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.